Can you believe it? Seriously, can you actually believe it? Just days, weeks removed from hoisting the championship trophy, basking in the glory, the confetti still settling, and we're already talking about blowing things up? Is this the price of success in the modern NBA, or just the harsh reality of the new collective bargaining agreement biting harder than anyone expected? Well, get ready, because according to a prominent report, the Boston Celtics are already facing tough financial decisions. And we got the inside scoop on who is reportedly the most likely player to be traded away from the defending champions. This isn't just speculation. It's a concrete name emerging from the noise. Let's get into it. All right, let's set the stage. The Boston Celtics just finished a dominant season, culminating in a well-deserved championship. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are cemented as a superstar duo, surrounded by incredibly talented and high-impact players like Jrue Holiday, Derek White, and Kristaps Porzingis. On paper, they look like a dynasty in the making, a team built to contend for years to come. But the NBA landscape is constantly shifting, and the financial rules are getting tighter, particularly with the new collective bargaining agreement, or CBA. This isn't just about wins and losses anymore. It's about dollars and cents, luxury tax, aprons, and future flexibility. Even a team as successful and seemingly stable as the Celtics isn't immune. Reports are surfacing and gaining traction that despite their recent triumph, changes are not only possible but likely in Boston this summer. The financial realities are forcing their hand, potentially leading to a roster shakeup that could see key contributors heading elsewhere. It's a stark reminder that in the NBA, the celebration is often short-lived before the business side takes over. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Who is the player most likely to be packing their bags? According to a report from Sports Illustrated's Chris Mannix, a respected voice around the league, the spotlight is firmly on forward Sam Hauser. Yes, Sam Hauser, the sharp-shooting wing who provided valuable spacing and timely buckets off the bench. While names like Jrue Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis have been floated due to their significant salaries, Mannix points to Hauser as the most probable departure. And the reasoning is purely financial, coupled with strategic roster consideration. Hauser's new contract, which kicks in next season, is set to pay him $10 million annually. Now, $10 million might not sound like a backbreaking figure in today's NBA, but for a team like the Celtics, already deep into the luxury tax, that salary is projected to cost them a staggering amount, potentially around $90 million in total when you factor in the escalating luxury tax penalties under the new CBA rules. That's an astronomical figure for a role player, no matter how valuable his specific skill set is. Mannix's reasoning goes even deeper than just the raw financial cost. He highlighted a key factor that makes Hauser more expendable than some of his higher-paid teammates. Mannix stated, and I quote, "Hauser, to me, is the most likely candidate to go, just because you have Baylor Scheierman there to effectively fill his role. This is crucial. The Celtics drafted Baylor Scheierman, a sharp-shooting wing from Creighton, who projects to have a similar offensive profile to Hauser. While Scheierman is improving at the NBA level, his rookie contract will be significantly cheaper than Hauser's $10 million salary. If the Celtics believe Scheierman can step in and provide even a portion of Hauser's shooting and floor spacing at a fraction of cost, it makes the decision to move Hauser a purely business-driven one, aimed at alleviating that crippling luxury tax burden. Hauser, who joined the Celtics as an undrafted free agent in 2021 and has grown into a reliable rotation player, averaged 8.5 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 0.9 assists per game last season. He's a valuable player, no doubt, but in the cold calculus of the NBA salary cap and luxury tax, his projected cost relative to his role, especially with potential cheaper replacement on the roster, makes him the logical choice for a cost-saving move. But Hauser isn't the only high-profile name being discussed. While Mannix pegs Hauser as the most likely, he also mentioned other significant players who could potentially be on the move as the Celtics navigate these financial pressures. Jrue Holiday, a vital piece of their championship puzzle, was brought up. Mannix noted, "I think they'd love to find a home for Jrue Holiday, just because of the contract and where they are as a team. Holiday's contract is substantial, and while he's an elite two-way player, moving his salary would provide significant financial relief." Then there's Kristaps Porzingis, the unicorn, whose health has been a recurring question mark, also carries a large salary. Mannix commented on Porzingis' situation, saying, "Porzingis, who knows? I don't think they want to take on contracts that go on longer than Porzingis' deal, but he's certainly available." The combination of a high salary and injury history makes Porzingis a potential trade candidate, although finding a team willing to take on his contract and health risk might be challenging. The report paints a picture of a Celtics team facing difficult decisions. While moving Hauser seems the most straightforward path to significant luxury tax savings, potentially replacing production with a cheaper rookie, the possibility remains that more drastic moves could be on the horizon. Mannix's report suggests that the Celtics might find it easier to replace Hauser's specific skill set and role compared to the impact players like Holiday or Porzingis provide, which further solidifies Hauser as the prime candidate for a cost-cutting trade. However, the financial pressure is so intense under the new CBA rules that it's entirely plausible that all three players, Hauser, Holiday, and Porzingis, could potentially be on the move this summer. And in a sign of just how uncertain things are, even Jaylen Brown's name has reportedly surfaced in trade rumors, although those seem less concrete than the discussions around the others. The stark reality, according to the report, is that at this moment, it seems like everyone on the Celtics roster not named Jason Tatum is potentially on the table in trade discussions. That's a truly wild thought for a team that just won it all. It underscores the immense pressure the new CBA is placing on high-spending teams. So there you have it. The celebration in Boston might be short-lived as the financial realities of the new CBA come crashing down. According to a prominent report, Sam Hauser, the reliable sharpshooter, is emerging as the most likely candidate to be traded, primarily due to the massive luxury tax implications of his new contract and the presence of a potential cheaper replacement. But he's not the only one whose future in Boston is uncertain, with Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis also mentioned as potential trade candidates. It's a fascinating, if somewhat jarring, situation for the defending champions. The business of basketball waits for no one, not even the team at the top. What do you make of this? Should the Celtics really consider trading key pieces like Sam Hauser or even others just to save money? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your take on this wild situation. And if you found this breakdown insightful and want more exclusive reports and analysis like this, please do us a favor. Hit that like button right now. Seriously, give it a click. Your likes and comments help us keep bringing you the inside stories. We got a ton more coming as this NBA offseason heats up, so stick with us.